Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Melina and today I'm going to be doing my April TBR. Now, I do want to tell you what I'm currently reading. I was trying to finish up some of my March, TBR books, so I started the favorites. This is a book of the month version. I got it in January. It says January 2025. So I got the favorites. I just started. I'm really enjoying it. I am about 30 pages in. So I am reading that currently, but I don't know what my next book is going to be, and I decided that I'm going to be using a TBR jar to help me out. I have a lot of books, so for Bookmas I counted and went through all of my physical unread TBR, and I had about 130 books, which is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a way higher number, but I definitely want to bring that number down a lot more. And instead of just going for the newest purchase, I decided that I'm going to be using a TBR jar to choose a whole bunch of books. You know, who knows what it's going to be. So every single book, either the continuation of the series that I'm reading or the first book in a series is in here, or a standalone. And so I'm going to choose, I think, 6 books. We are on, it is the 6th. And I have finished already one arc that I was trying to read, and I'm reading the favorites. So I think I have 1 more or 2 more arcs throughout the rest of the month that I have to read. And so I feel like 6 books gives me a little bit of wiggle room to choose between some books. Maybe we'll do 7. We'll do 7. I like to feel a little hopeful that I'll get more done than I expect. So this is my TBR jar. It's just literally an old pasta jar from this local place that they put their pasta sauce inside of it. And I decorated it with some book stickers that I've received from either bookish accessories, authors, etc, etc. And I also put some stationery stickers that I got too. So let's go and let's try this out. I'm a little nervous because I feel like there's certain books that I hope it's gonna be, and there's books that, you know, I just don't know. So I'm gonna give it a good shake and let's go into it. Let's see. So I got my first piece of paper and I'm going to read Ace of Spades. I don't know if it's on my shelf right now, but I'm gonna get all the papers out and then I'll grab the books and show you afterwards. So we have Ace of Spades. Okay. I'm looking for it, sorry. Oh, I actually have it right here, that's easy. So you have Ace of Spades. I know this is a dark academia, but I'm not sure if it's a series or not, but I'm really excited. I heard nothing but good things about this one. Let's try it again. And I got here The God of the Woods. Okay, so we have a thriller in the mix. That one's over here, so let's grab that really fast. Okay, so we have a dark academia, I think it's a fantasy and a thriller or a mystery. So different genres. Love this. Okay, so we got this piece of paper. It's a little chunky. Emily Wilde's, good. I am so excited because this book was in last month's TBR and I didn't get to it, so that's exciting. I think it's actually in my bookshelf still. Let me check to see if it's here. It's kind of hard to look for books here because it's not organized. Okay, well, I don't know what's out yet, but that means we have a cozy fantasy, a dark academia fantasy, I think, and a mystery. We're on a great start for this. Okay, the next one was a little piece of paper. Golden Sun. Oh, that means we're gonna continue the Red Rising series. I'm a little nervous about this one because I feel like it's a little more complicated than the other one so far. I also don't know where that one's at, which means it has to be in my boxes as well of books. So, okay, we're continuing the Red Rising series. What have I chosen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Then we have the Kingdom of the Wicked. That is super exciting. I think that's going to be very cool. I don't know where that's at either. I'm not doing very well in terms of finding the books on the shelf. Oh, I found it. It's right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I'm going to choose 2 more. The Rules for Being a Girl. I don't know what that is. I feel like I remember the cover. It's a hardcover. Let me see if I find it really quickly. I think, again, this is another one of those that are just not here. So we have number 6, and I gotta look for it also. And finally we have, oops, I'm going to choose this one. Inferno. So this is Dan Brown, I think. Okay, so we have a Dan Brown book in here as number 7, which is pretty fun. So you have a few thriller mysteries is the vibe right now. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna look for everything and then I'm gonna come back. So I found them. It took me a little while because I have some books like in my garage, some books here not sorted, but I found them. So let's do a quick recap of all the books that were chosen. We have Golden Sun, not too thick. It is like 442 pages. The words are a little tiny though, so that's a little nerve-wracking. Actually, let's put these all down and then we'll put them back up here. So we have Golden Sun, which was, I think, on my like 25 books in 2025, like to continue the Red Rising series. We have Rules for Being a Girl, which is a YA. It looks like a YA romance. That's gonna be super fast. Huge font. Less than 300 pages, so that's good. Then we have Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, Cozy Fantasy. Kingdom of the Wicked, Fantasy. The God of the Woods, a mystery slash thriller. And we have Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades. What is this one? Actually, this seems like a dark academia thriller, and that's pretty fun. So, excited for this one. I think this is also YA. And finally, we have Inferno, which I have a love for Dan Brown. I just have not gotten, like, had the chance to continue this. I bought this at the thrift store or the used bookstore, and so this continues. I did watch the movie for Inferno, so I'm excited to read the book. But that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I choose an 8th book? I really shouldn't, because I feel like I won't get to it. My boyfriend's traveling a lot, and when he does do that, I tend to be able to read more. Decisions. I think I'm gonna choose an 8th book and just go all out there and try it. So let's see. The Fortunes of the Jaded Women. That is a thin book. But I also don't know where it's at. Hopefully it's right here. Ah, wow, perfect. It's right here. The Fortunes of Jaded Women. I bought this for $2 on Amazon. It actually came a little damaged, but I just kept it. And that's exciting. I think this is just a fiction, like literary fiction. Yeah, it gives me literary fiction, so that's pretty exciting. And that's book number 8. This one has, I know I gave you the page numbers for some of them, but like I'm a little nervous for some of these. Like Inferno looks huge. This one is 250 pages. I can finish this one and Rules for Being a Girl very quickly. And probably Ace of Spades, because even though it's large, oh, the font's normal. Actually, forget it, and it's almost 400 pages. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Inferno. So 5 like 400 plus page books, and then the rest of them are like 250, 300 pages. But yeah, I think this is kind of fun. Again, I like the idea of being able to kind of go through books that I've been wanting to read, but they're kind of like been pushed down, and you kind of forget sometimes what you have. So what I think I'm gonna do is keep these papers here until the end of the month, and if I read them, obviously toss them out and either add the next book in the series or they're gone. And if I didn't read them, I could just add them back into the jar instead of wasting a new paper and all that stuff. I think it's easier that way. So that was pretty fun, actually. I'm kind of excited because I've been wanting to read a few of these books for a while and I just haven't prioritized it, except for Emily Wilde's. That has been on my TBR, and so has God of the Woods in the last year. The rest of them have kind of like been pushed to the back burner, or I completely forgot I owned them. So this is exciting. But yeah, that's it for me today. It's gonna be a quick, easy video. Do you like TBR videos, or TBR jar videos specifically? Because I usually enjoy them. Maybe I'll switch it up and do prompts too, like not just book titles. Maybe I could do something where I have a little bit more freedom to choose what I want, but I kind of like this idea so I could bring down my physical TBR amount. But yeah, that's it for me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.